What's up, everybody? It's Brandon from Box Office Banner and Cult Flick Symposium, and I'm here to talk about some motherfucking Disney. That's right, some Disney movies. And I did say motherfucker and Disney in the same sentence because, and I said movie, singular movie. If you've seen my reviews on children's movies before, like Disney, Pixar, any of that good shit, I had at least tried in the past to, at least keep that PG. I think when I had everybody on the show, we had done Toy Story 1 through 4, or is it 1 through 5? How many damn Toy Stories are there now? Besides the point. We had got hung up on that, and we were hung up on the whole thing. Like, let's at least keep it PG or G during these kid movie reviews. And I think like 3 minutes into the review, I was pretty good. And then out of nowhere, I said something about sucking dick, or I made like a, sex toy joke or some shit. And it just became a thing where I was like, look, man, got to be authentic on this channel. Obviously, if like I'm in church or I'm in an actual like kid type of zone, I'm not going to cuss in front of them. But when I'm sitting there and I'm kind of in my own element at home, and I'm putting not for kids anyways on, the YouTube thing, because it gives you that option as a creator. Is this for adults? Is it for kids? I always say for adults because of how bad my mouth is and has always been. It's a curse, people. I have just kind of came around to the idea of just saying, okay, you know what? We're going to say fuck. We're going to say shit and whatever cool cuss words you love in our Disney reviews and things of that nature. I just did Little Mermaid recently. Same thing. I've kind of came to the conclusion that it's just going to slip out. Okay. Yeah, fun little tidbit there. So if you're like, why is this guy cussing in this review? That is why. I'm sorry. Hopefully your kids are not watching. I told them not to by saying for adults only. Anyways, though, what Disney movie are we talking about? We're talking about the latest one, Elemental. Was this, that fucking, was this that new Disney movie that just, it's fresh, it's new, there's no source material prior to go off of, at least to my knowledge. I'm not big on the kids' movies and all that, but, I'm kind of hitting a new wave of them, kind of living vicariously through my daughter. When she watches them, I get excited too. To my knowledge, this is a brand new movie. Was it good? I think it was good. Was it great? No, not really. And honestly, for most of the movie, I was kind of in that average zone. Because usually, even though I'm not a big fan of kids' movies, I do find a nice little sweet spot where I'm like, you know what, this is at least, it's fine. You're not mad you watched it. Very rarely do I dislike a kids' movie. So for this to get this low of a score, that is kind of saying something. But at the same time, though, is it a bad movie? By the end of it, I think it does win you over. The animation here, it's not to say that the animation is bad. It's well done, just like damn near any other Disney movie. They're so good at this kind of thing. That's why they are a powerhouse. But the animation in this movie wasn't as pleasing to the eye, I guess you could say, to me personally. I guess this is more of a, a personal thing rather than actual critique of the animation. It looks good, but does it look good on the eyes? For me personally, the water and the fire, the design of it all, it didn't pop. It didn't pop as much. Just like when you're looking at like a certain feature on a person. Maybe somebody has just beautiful eyes that pop. Maybe a person over there doesn't have fucking like googly eyes, but they don't pop. There's nothing wrong with it. Dude, your eyes are fine. I'm not making fun of you. But my buddy over here, damn, he's got some sexy eyes. You know what I'm saying? They don't pop. So for me personally, the animation didn't pop. Was it bad? No, but it didn't pop for me. So animation was a story. Let's talk about story. Story, nothing wrong here in terms of story, but it is very small in scale. Now, that can be a good thing if the characters work. So did the characters work? For me, not really, aside from one. Ember, the lead character in this movie, I thought was amazing. I loved every second of her on the screen. She was so fucking cool. She was so relatable. She was just awesome. She just chewed up the scenery. The voice actress, I don't even know who it is. She sounded familiar. Probably should have looked it up. Amazing. Everybody else, though, they were just kind of forgettable. It could have put anybody in there. The other main star of the movie, what's his name? Wayne? Is that right? It might be not. That might not be right. The water guy. He did not do it for me. By the end of the movie, I kind of came around to him, but for the most part, I could just do without him. He was more annoying than fun, you know. They were going for, obviously, Disney movie, the fun character that you love. For me, it was like 70-30, like coming on too strong, and I was like, God, you're just overbearing. Stop. Like kind of how I probably can be. Like some of y'all might be clicking off this video like, dude, damn, you're coming on too strong, bro. Works, you know, it's a levity thing. It works. Sometimes it doesn't. For his character, didn't really work for me. Annoyed me most of the movie. But again, there's a reason why by the end of it, I kind of did like it, because his character, that's when it came around for me, to where I didn't absolutely hate him. But overall, characters as a whole, completely forgettable to me. Some providing annoyance at a lot of the runtime, at a lot of the steps of every bit of the runtime, damn near, while Ember just shined. But overall, as a whole, did not make up enough to warrant that smaller scale movie. And the reason I say that, and the reason why I'm diving into this, is because smaller scale can work. It really can. But you need those great characters to make it work. And if you're going to have weaker characters, at least in my opinion, again, this is obviously my opinion, then you need the bigger scale to make up for it. Because at the end of the day, this is just, oh, water and fire can't mix, which is good. You know, it's a decent little love story-esque type thing going on here. Not even esque, it is. But, you know, it's that classic build-up, and it's a kid's movie, so it's not full-on. But you know what it is at the end of the day. And the love story is just, you know, water, mix them with fire. Your classic tidbits of just like, it's okay to look different and be different and still come together as one. I get all that. My wife is literally Mexican, so I know all about this kind of thing. We don't have to be one and the same to coexist and or, you know, be in love with somebody. It's a message. We get it. Nothing wrong with it. Solid. But the way it was acted out amongst the characters, I think, is the main thing that held it back. Because other than that, the overarching theme is literally basically like almost like this dam just breaking, and the water's going to crash in and it's going to ruin the shop, and they got to save the shop. But it's not very big in scale of just tons of action and fun things around these characters. But what I say though, at the end of the day, did it win me over? Yes. Yes, it did. Because at the end of the day, when you get to the end of it, Ember was strong enough that kind of pushed it from the low territory, and that's the main character, if you've already forgotten, or just forgot what I said, you know, whatever. Ember pushed it forward is the point. She pushed it from that negative territory to average territory, and then at the end of it, I was like, I'll be damned. You know what? I got to give it the 6 out of 10, and I'll tell you why. It did what Disney does, doesn't it? Like they find a way, don't they? I left the movie with, you know, a heart filled with joy. I did. I can't lie. By the end of it, I was like, damn it. It won me over. So this is the reason I'm not going to give it a 5 out of 10. I'm going to go up to 6. Disney, damn you. Even when it seems like you have a dud, you find a way, don't you? But still, this is lower tier Disney to me. Definitely take your kids to see it, but I don't know as an adult if that will bleed over. You know, so many of these kids' movies, you know, you find yourself in the movie, even as an adult. They're so good at that. This movie, I don't think, will be overly interesting to adults. Could be wrong. You might love it. There's nothing wrong with it, like I said, but it still wasn't all that captivating for me. Also, one last tidbit, the comedy did not work at all. That goes with the annoyance. I did not like most of the comedy. I feel like, I don't want to say exactly what it is, but it kind of even became one-trick pony. Like there was one comedy gag they did in the movie involving water, and they just kind of ran it into the floor, which can work if it's good, but it's like, it's not even that good of a bit. Why is, you just keep doing it like it's great. So yeah, not without its problems, but is it bad? No. Low tier good. Take your kids to see it. See if you like it. Tell me I'm crazy. What'd y'all think of Elemental? Have you seen the movie? Good Lord. Is it the next Disney masterpiece? Am I a fucking idiot? I might be. Either way, though, that's my points on my YouTube channel. So thanks for sticking around. Like, share, subscribe if you like more of this content. I'm clearly out of my element. Not elemental, but element, you know, kind of. Doing Disney movies, but I'm trying, people. I'm trying. Not my thing, but still, yeah, good movie. Peace.